Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Diablo 3. In the last episode we did two separate legs of the season journey. So we're on to Champion now. Current goals are making it up to GR50 solo, getting more death breath so we can extract more powers, all fun stuff like that. Just off camera, I just did the weekly challenge rift. I wasn't actually intending to complete it, but it was actually quite easy. I thought it wouldn't make brilliant watching. So we got a couple more death breaths out of that, and a hell of a lot of blood shards. So before we start, I just want to have a quick chat with Kadala, as you'd expect, and ask her for amulets.
Do come back again.
Well, we didn't get any of those, but at least we can try upgrading one with our death breath. I do think that getting the Traveler's Pledge is more important for us than upgrade rare item, there we go, than ticking off parts of the season journey at the moment. I think we'll get better benefit. Oh my god, another Eye of Elich. We'll get more benefit from that overall. So we're going to have to make do with what we're doing at this stage, and yeah, I guess it's going to be more rifting. But we can alternate between regular and greater. So, Torment 10, regular rift, let's see how this goes. Well, we need some monsters to fight. There we go. Now I'm going to try and play this a little bit more aggressively than I have the previous ones. Because I'm very aware that if we're going to be pushing to higher difficulty levels, we're going to need to really kind of punch it. So we're going to have a little bit of concentration on everything that's going on. Ooh, there's a goblin somewhere. Well, let's go find him. This is actually really good because we've got quite a lot of stuff that I don't like in this. And us being able to deal with it without even worrying is making me feel better about upping the difficulty. Well, he died very nicely. But we need better mobs, a better setup. Especially if we're going to like eventually do a Torment 12 in 6 minutes. Right, give me all of these. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to be teleporting into the middle of packs, bypassing mobs and focusing on big groups. But at the moment, we don't quite have that level of mobility. Once we get the other Halo, we might. Ooh dear. Right, let's back on out of that. That was a bit too aggressive.
I need to go back.
Little bit too aggressive. Just too many hits to the face in a short space of time. Well, while we're back in town, we can at least salvage these bits and bobs up. And seeing as we did get extra blood shards, let's talk to Kadala once again about amulets. She's over here. I know where I'm going.
Want to see what you'll get? What a steal.
I can't afford that.
Disappointment once again. Another 27 seconds. Let's clear more stuff out. And there's not been many packs for us to pick up any death breaths either. Slightly frustrating, but you do have to work at these things. We're doing alright on the Garrigan levels, though. We're up to 293. I reckon we should hit 300 in pretty short time. Right. Let's try this again. I mean, even those guys hit pretty hard, so getting right up close to them without any form of mitigation or any plan for it might not have been my best move. grab all the loot. Can't leave the loot ungrabbed. That's the other thing. It's very easy to fall into a false sense of security with these. If you get a rift that's got particularly weak, or particularly weak to you monsters, you can think that you're a lot tougher than you are, when really you've just had a very lucky draw. And I know those poison shards are going to hurt. Actually, they're not too bad. I mean, before we had the Halo, they would have absolutely destroyed me, but now they're just a minor inconvenience that we do need to pay attention to, of course, but ooh, a sword. Let's grab these and see how we go around here. Yeah, this isn't going to be setting any records for time, unfortunately. I think we just passed the 6-minute point, and while we did have to run out for a minute, yeah, we're still not powerful enough to do that. So we may have to rely on some assistance from my brother if we want to tick that off. I believe he's running at Torment 13 now. He found some more bits of kit for his build, and very quickly just pumps up the survivability to that level. Right, let's get you gone. Yeah, so something like that, we would have taken an initial big-ish hit, and then the rest we would have just been like, whatever. Everything's frozen. We get massive damage reduction for each one. And obviously not quite like that, but it would have been significantly better for us with the other Halo. For individual, like, long-range mobs, then this Halo is better, but we're going to be up close and personal with them. In addition, the other type of armor would be increasing. Sorry, the other type of magical armor would be increasing our regular armor as part of the nature of being hit. So let's watch out for that poison. Right, there we go. It's only a little bit hairy. And only when I'm, like, impatient. And at the moment I'm very impatient because I want to progress. I want to move forwards. Can't be waiting around forever. Cool. Another good pack gone. And each of these packs is giving us death spreads, of course, so helping out our long-term plans. Grab, grab, grab. Make sure our buffs are nice and refreshed, and a bit more of an open area, which is good in some ways, bad in others. Just got to pay attention to everything, whether it's close or far away. And what have we got? We've got an Empowered Shrine. It's not a terrible one, but it's no pylon. There are not many packs in this one. Either that or I'm like dodging them all, but I would have expected to see one by now. It's just been trash mobs. Trash mobs that hit pretty hard, of course, but Not brilliant for us. Ah, here's one down here. Ooh, back out of that just for a moment. Grab, grab, grab. We'll grab this as well. And not long until the Rift Guardian. Rift Guardian should be easy peasy. Ah, they're just all down the side. Fine, we'll open it this way. Rift Guardian on the steps, alright. Gone. Grab all of these up. That was embarrassing for them, actually. Alright, let's head back to town. Ah! Damn annoying little flying thing. Right, we'll hand this in with Auric first because that'll take the most time. And then let's ID what we've got. Weird Ward. Well, we've already got one of them, so we'll chuck that away. Another Death Wish. Yeah. It's worse on the intelligence, but it's better on the vitality. But it doesn't have a socket, so... And this one does have a socket, but it's worse on the numbers, so yeah, they can both go. Another Blackguard, more Nemesis Bracers, can also just get destroyed. So, Weird Ward gone, Death Wish gone, Death Wish gone, Nemesis Bracers gone, Blackguard gone. Kadala, give us 2 amulets, please.
Such a brave soul. Don't forget, luck
That's a
always
disappointment. It'd probably be more efficient for us to ask for rings, but because the amulet is the one thing that we're definitely missing, I'm going to keep pushing for that, try and get it sorted sooner rather than later. We've only got 17 Death's Breaths, that's not enough to do anything worthwhile, so let's jump into a Greater Rift. And, you know what, we'll do this at 47, I think. We will need some packs to actually fight, though, rather than just random scattered mobs. There's a pack. Teleporter. Okay. Well, teleported right into a world of trouble. So this is 47 we're on at the moment. Got to remember that because we've got another key. And we can just jump straight in for a stronger one if this isn't too bad for us. And of course, this isn't actually going to be too difficult for us. The mobs are not the most challenging that we've ever seen. We've got to watch out, make sure we don't set ourselves on fire by accident if there's any of those sand column dervish things. But overall, it looks pretty okay for us. And I suspect this is the way on. Or not, no, this actually just matches right up. I didn't spot that we hadn't been down there. Okay, well we can hurry that on round. We're not really losing time with this, so I'm not that fussed by it. Teleport will be back just as we reach here, so we can just scooch straight through there. And the way on's down here. Hopefully we'll have a... Yes! Better packs. And a straight run at the way down. Oh, let's definitely take the shield pile. Alright, I can stop to scratch my nose. My shielding is better than your shielding. Ah, 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 ah. Oh, yes. Fill the screen with fire. Well, we've got the shield pile and we may as well take full advantage of it. Push on as quick as we can. Getting nice clusters together will help us with that. And these are easy mobs to kill. But together they could pose problems if they all end up in melee range at the same time. Alright, kill the scorpions before they get too close. And dodge all of these. Right, these are mortars, which are potentially nasty. Also, vortex, another thing we should always be aware of. But overall, I think we're pretty survivable for this level. So 47, tick. Could even move it up to 49 at the rate this is going. We'll see how it goes with the Rift Guardian, of course, but we should have plenty of time to finish out this Rift. Focus on the ones right on us, and then the others. Deal with the immediate threat first. Ooh, onto it. Alright. That makes things quite a bit easier as well. Not quite like a shield pylon, but... might have been a bit excessive charging straight in there. Should have thinned the room a bit first. Let's back off just a tiny bit. You need to die and you need to die. There we go. Stop resurrecting them. It's causing me problems. I still think we'd be fine to move the difficulty up, but obviously not as recklessly as this. That would be bad and wrong. Terrible idea. Right, let's get this Rift Guardian. Incredibly quick. We've got a whole bunch of stuff out of this. So let's see what we get. We're going to carry on putting into Esoteric Alteration. And it looks like we got a lot of disappointment. And potentially new trousers for us, but overall I'm not impressed with that. So, more intelligence, more resource cost reduction. we'll keep putting these points in over here. So, Hurrah, Blackthorns. Firebirds. In fact, these Firebirds are a little bit better. We don't get life after each kill, but mostly we're doing life on hit, so I don't mind too much about that. Band of Hollow Whispers, no. Alright. Shen. Give me the gems from this. And yeah, we do have other ones already, so I could chuck these away. Yeah, and we'll salvage up Pig Sticker as well. Firewalkers can go. Yeah, all of this can get salvaged. Kadala,
Fortune favors the bold.
give me 3 amulets.
Do come
No, I didn't say give me disappointment. I said give me 3 amulets. Salvage, salvage. Gone, 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 gone. Okay. Straight back in for another Greater Rift. And this one we'll put up to, you know, let's go straight to 49. Live life dangerously. We can always run away. And generally, once stuff's burning, it doesn't really change the amount of time it takes to die. And the only things we'll have to worry about specifically are taking more damage excessively from mobs than we would have done, and like casual things like the poison clouds that appear afterwards, or fire on the ground. You know, stuff that we should be being sensible enough with anyway. Yeah, the life on kill is not a big deal. Life on hit is what we've got going for us at the moment, and that's definitely working as it should be. I do want that other Halo though. Desperately want it. Against single mobs it's not going to be as useful, of course, but against groups it really is. And against single mobs we're pretty good with just, you know, mobbing them down anyway. It's a lot easier to keep away from one mob than it is to keep away from 50. Unless it's Malthael, and then like you're kind of boned. With Malthael I'd almost certainly want the current Halo we've got. Although actually freezing him would still be pretty damn good. Need more packs. We need more packs. Otherwise we're not going to progress. There's one. Give me all of that. There we go. Got to push a little bit faster than I am at the moment. Cool, there's another pack down here. Give me all of that. There we go. Speed pollen as well. Good. We should be back on track now. Yeah, not getting packs at decent yellows and blues right at the start always makes me a little bit anxious, but once we've got a bit of a buffer we can once again take our time. Not excessively of course, but when we're doing 15.5 billion. let's stand over here for a moment. Just a moment. Just, you know, while everything finishes dying in a massive explosion of doom.
Still waiting.
Yeah, we're only being a little bit reckless, it's fine. A little bit reckless is alright. Very reckless is a bad idea. But we're making sure that we're getting as much health coming back in as is going out. And that's the important balance, you know? Kind of like spending your salary. Ooh, geez, that was a bad step. Okay. Over halfway there, I reckon. Another pack coming in. Let's get it gone as quick as we can. Ooh, Frozen's got to watch out for them. They won't stun us, but they will still do a lot of damage. Yeah, it's fine. 49 is fine. 49 is fine, which means 50 is probably fine. That's totally the way it works. It's not about how terrified we are, it's about whether our person's, you know, ballsy enough. Oh my god, shielding electric eels. Alright. I've seen everything now. Everything. I've even seen a man eat his own head. Boom. And some packs really go down quick once one of the mobs gets set on fire. It just ups the damage so much. Come on, I just want to get it the channeling pylon. There we go. Pop, 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 pop. Potentially a lot of ranged attacks on this this particular map, so we've got to be careful about that. Last thing I want is for a queue of 20 poison darts to take us out unexpectedly. Still, we are murdering through all these blues. Definitely a better rift than we had earlier. So what have we got? All our buffs are still in good shape. So generally speaking, as I'm channeling, I'm just popping Meteor as well, just to ensure that stuff that comes in has been hit by at least 2 fire spells, and then hopefully the burn from magic weapon hits them as well, and then it's game over for them. It's the cautious, gentle advance, I'd call it. And the only difference that's going to happen with the Rift Guardian is we're going to make sure that the black hole is underneath them as well, just to guarantee that they also get set on fire. Alright, so, standing in here. Bomb. So dead. Let's grab all of these, and then we'll go talk to Urshi. Now, I could try and up these a little bit more, but for the moment, I'm just going to carry on with the old esoteric. We can head back to head back to town, and ID everything we've got in hand. Right, so Auric first of all. Up here, while the IDing is going on, we'll put all those Garrigan points in. We do get a lot more experience running at that level. Hey, look, we got an ancient compass rose. So, that's a toughie. I like the reduced cooldown. But the rest of it, generally the stats are a bit pants on it. Our existing one is awesome because it's got damage and intelligence and attack speed and crit chance, which is what we want. This will, of course, make us tougher. And we could roll off the vitality, but we're still losing out. So, unfortunately, no dice. And focus. Well, we had focus and restraint down here, so let's put a spare focus in there. Member of Twilight, don't care. Lacuni Prowlers, don't care. A different Swami will salvage that. And Measuresmith's Reaver, don't care. Wow, that was not a brilliant haul. But we did manage
Let's see what happens, shall we?
the rift, which is the most important thing. Let's
See you soon.
get to these T's. No. Okay, well, we've had a pretty good run, and I think we should be able to manage a 50 next time. But I'm going to finish this episode here, so thank you very much for watching. I do hope you have enjoyed it. If you're enjoying these videos, be sure to give me a thumbs up, and if you would like to subscribe to the channel, there should be a link in front of you now, and you'll be told when the next episodes go live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for some more Diablo 3. See you soon.